Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today, Bandai has released some great, exciting news for us. We'll be getting some character adjustment and buffs. These buffs and adjustment Bandai do actually do some of them like each year, one or twice, and it does help out these new, old characters, or maybe some characters that are supposedly deserve better treatment, and I am very excited for one particular character. So let's go through them. I had a little bit of a skim read on them, but I haven't read them in depth. So let's go together and read it a bit more. Alright, so you know, Big Mom's Banner's return. Anyone is a big fan of Big Mom, then go for her if you want to, but personally, she's not gonna able to help you much in the league, but I would say she's still quite good. If you're a really big fan of Big Mom, then go for her. She doesn't cost too much, so you probably have a chance of getting her. So this is the one. So regarding balancing adjustment, certain characters have been adjusted to improve game balance. This hasn't take effect yet. It will take effect on the 22nd of February, so next week. Alright, so if we look at the adjustments. So thank you for playing One Piece Bounty Rush. Maintenance will be performed on the following period to improve game balance. Of course, you're going to need that. So it's going to happen on the 22nd of February. So that's next week. And the adjustment made as follows. So there, the characters that's going to be adjustment is Roger's rival, Edward Newgate. Yep, my favorite one out of all of them. And he is one of my characters that I normally would try showcase nearly every meta to demonstrate he's capable of holding his name, the strongest man alive. So then the other character, the greatest swordsman in the world, Draco Mihawk. So this is the green defender Mihawk. The Navy HQ Fleet Admiral Sengoku, which is good. I think Sengoku should get some buff because when he was first released in the Blackbeard and Shanks era, he was really good. He can help out to hold a treasure. And then we get Luffy's brother Sabo's adjustment as well. That's good. Then Sabo probably make a return. Okay, so the adjusted skills. So this is before changes. If there's no text in there, that means there's nothing. There wasn't anything that was adjusted. These are going to be newly added on it. So after changes. So after changes, skill 1. Adjusted to be easier to land. Okay, so skill 1's probably, maybe it's going to be a bit longer range this time, because in the past, the skill 1's kind of like a mid-range. It's nowhere near close like Roger's second skill that can hit quite far away. So then, Roger Pirates, Roger Pirates, increased damage inflicted by 50%. So in other words, it's going to do 50% more damage to Roger, Rayleigh, Shanks, and Buggy, also Oden, and Bullet as well. So yeah, I think Roger's going to have some headache now. This time, Whitebeard's going to be really a true rival, doing 50% more damage towards him. So that's nice. I like to see that because there's quite a few. Of course, right now, Rogers and Oden are quite heavily used right now in the league. Then skill 2, adjusted to be easier to land. The only thing about this, I don't think it's that hard to land in the past. Maybe they're gonna increase the speed when he launches it. Then the greatest swordsman in the world, of course, Mihawk's skill 1, adjusted to be easier to land. I don't think the skill 1 was that difficult to land in the past. I don't know, maybe just faster. And then charged, when it's charged, attack increased by 20%. So they have added a attack increase when it's charged. So fully charged, he will launch 3 slashes that will probably do. It has 20% more damage increased on it, so it will hurt your opponent a lot, especially because it can go through walls. And it lasts for 20 seconds. Cool. Then Navy HQ Fleet Admiral Sengoku is skill 1, adjusted to be easier to land. I don't think the skill 1 was that difficult to land, but we'll see. And then ignore defense. Of course, it will ignore defense all the time. Then skill 2, adjusted easier to land. Don't think there's much about that. I'm not sure how that's going to be easier to land, those cannonball overhead shots. Then Luffy's brother Sabo, skill 2, adjusted to be easier to land. Maybe a bit longer this time, because in the past, the skill 2, the skill is kind of like a mid-range, short range. I don't know. It's quite short. Then Fire Fist, Portugas the Ace. So Ace and Marco. When skill 2 is fully charged, defense increased by 20%. Oh, okay, so he's got a defense increase this time when he's charged up his long-range Fire Blast. And it lasts for 20 seconds. All right. So former Navy Admiral Kuzan. All right, see what he's going to get. Skill 1, charged. So when he uses that ice blizzard, or that one he can just walk around with while flowing with his ice powers, so he will get a attack increase by 20% and lasts for 20 seconds. Okay, so he's getting an attack increase when he uses skill 1. The problem about skill 1, of course, you can't trust your allies with that. So CP9 Kaku, skill 2 adjusted to be easy to land. Don't think that was any problem using the skill 2. It's just like a stun attack. Oh well. Then Whole Cake Island Brute. Okay, so the Soul King Brute, the recent one. Skill 2, so this is an adjustment from his previous skill 2. The difference is, okay, so when Soul King is spawned, so his skill 2, before you reduce your opponent's attack by 10%, but this time reduce attack by 30% on the new adjustment. And when you, of course, so the steps when you use your skill orb, skill 1 to level 5, you're just gonna give, in other words, it's just gonna do a skill attack reduced to 30% if you hit that Soul King skill 2 on your opponent. So that's the difference really. And then the cooldown time before was 62 seconds, now it's 59 seconds, so 3 seconds faster. Then Baby 5, skill 2, something added, nullify stagger for set period of time. Oh, okay, that's not bad. So that means while using your massive machine gun, she's not going to get knocked down that easy now. Alright, so now adjusted traits. That's the one I would like to see. So adjusted traits. So this is Whitebeard, Edward Newgate. So it is a adjustment for it. So compared to before, so reduce freeze by time by 80% and nullify tremor. That's the same. Then when you KO and when you or an ally from your team KOs an enemy, increase defense by 10%. That is massive difference. So in other words, the old Edward Newgate, you have to rely on your team to die to get the 50% defense stacked up. But this time, you or your ally kills the opponent. 5 opponent, that's all you need. You will get your 50% defense buff. Actually, that's much better. Instead of, because you don't know, your ally are generally will be using the strongest characters like Alkainu, Roger, Rayleigh, or even Dolphy. All those characters generally would last very long in the field, and you can't rely on them to die for you. This time, you and your ally can help each other out, kill your opponent, and you get your defense buff up to 50%. Massive difference. I'm really excited with this one. Damn. Now, Prime Whitebeard will be a very viable attacker in the meta now. Then another thing is, for set period of time, using skill 2, chain down to stagger. Brilliant. So no one can knock you down that easy anymore. And then trait 1, the difference is compared to the old one. So the old one say, after KO an enemy, increase attack by 15%, increase up to 75%. Okay, so that's the old one. And then get a increase of team boost by 5%. So you have to rely on KOing your opponent in the past. But now, when attacking an enemy with skill 1, increase attack by 15%, then increase stack up to 75%, and increase team boost gauge by 5%. That is brilliant. It rivals Roger's skill 1. So you just need to use your skill 1, land a hit on your opponent. It will just keep stacking up your attack 15%, stack up to 75%. All you need to do is use a skill 1, hit 5 opponents 5 times. You will get your 75%. So, damn. This is a complete game changer for Prime Whitebeard. He's going to be really, really powerful now. He's literally going to be the true rival of Roger. And also, if he lands the skill 1 5 times on your opponent, you're pretty much going to get your team boost straight away. So, Edward Newgate, Prime Whitebeard will be quite dangerous right now. Once the adjustments take effect next week. Then trait 2. When attacking an enemy inflicted with tremor, reduce the cooldown of skill 2 by 15%. That's the old one. Then the new one. When attacking an enemy with enemy inflicted with tremor, reduce the cooldown skill by 15%, same. And then recover HP by 15%. That's what I said before. If Edward Newgate, Prime Whitebeard get the effect of while tremming your opponent, you get HP recovery, you can pretty much spam this skill. You'll be recovering ridiculous amount of HP by using this trait now. Damn. Yep. Now, Prime Whitebeard has a way to survive longer now. This is even better. So I say this is the best update. And now, this is a true justice for Prime Whitebeard. He's literally gonna be a true, close to EX power. Damn, I'm looking forward to it next week. Alright then, Mihawk, compared to before, 20% recover HP damage given, and then this time you get 30%. Okay then, so just 10% more increased HP recovery, depending how strong your attack is. Then for set period of time after using skill 1, chain down to stagger effect. This time for a set period of time using skill 1, chain down to stagger effect and nullify status infliction as well. Wow, that's actually very good. So in other words, Alkainu's incineration is not going to work on you while using your skill 1. That's brilliant. Okay, so this is Sengoku. Compared to before, when you or your ally enters the trait area, recover HP by 25% and defense boost by 20% for 10 seconds. But this time, when you or your ally enters the trait area, recover HP by 25%. Yep, and then defense by 30%. Okay, so 10% more. Then, okay, there's something new added. When dealing damage on the third hit, a normal attack combo, knock back the enemy. Oh, okay. So they basically gave the same ability to Sengoku like Prime Garp. They got the same ability now. And then trait, okay, another one. So set period of time using skill 1, chain down to stagger effect. Okay, that's just pretty much what it said on the previous one. Then trait 1, the difference is in old one, when in around your captured treasure area, reduce damage received by 30%, but the new one, when in around your captured treasure area, reduce the damage received by 30% and boost. Oh, okay, so you get skill 2 cooldown 50% now, so you can have quicker access to skill 2, so you can start firing your cannonball down and recover some HP. When your allies are near the treasure area where you at, boost the cooldown reduced by skill. Oh, okay, that's the same thing. But this time also there's something added. When you knock back an enemy, recover HP by 15% and reduce the cooldown for skill 1 by 15%. Okay. That means both skill, his normal attack, will get HP recovery. Sengoku is much more better now. He's going to be great. Then Sabo, when attacking enemy inflicted with a flame, increased damage dealt by 20%. But the new one, when attacking an enemy inflicted with a flame, increased damage dealt by 20% and recover HP by 10%. Aha! So this time, Sabo will get a HP recovery by just firing your flame attack again. That's good. I think Sabo will make a good comeback now. Trait 2. When attacked by an enemy while inflicted with flame, so on your Mirror state, 100% chance to reduce damage by 30%. And then the new one, when in your Mirror state, 100% chance to reduce damage by 50% this time. 20% more increase. So he's gonna be quite tanky when he's on his Mirror state. That's good. Then Sabo will be great again. Well, I can see a lot of people be using Sabo and Whitebeard in the future, and probably even Sengoku now. Okay, so 5 is so Ace and Marco. When your HP is more than 50%, reduce damage by 20, and the new one is you reduce the damage by 30 this time, 10% more increase. Okay, Kuzan. When attacking enemy inflicted with freeze, increase damage dealt by 20% and recover HP by 5%. New one, when attacking enemy inflicted with freeze, increase damage dealt by 20% and recover HP by 10%. So they gave him another 5% increase. To be honest, this will help out Kuzan, but using Kuzan, you will need your allies to support you. Not like helping you out to fight your enemy, but trust you and leave you to your skills to attack. You can't trust your allies using Kuzan. That's one thing I don't like playing Kuzan. Okay, then CP9, the final one. Trait 1. When you capture the treasure, reduce the cooldown time of skill 2 by 30%. And the new one, when you capture a treasure, recover HP. Argo's got HP recovery now, and then reduce skill 2 cooldown by 30%. Same. But this time he get HP recovery. So Kaku will lasts much more longer in the field now. Trait 2, when you using skill 1, speed boost by 10% for 10 seconds, but the new one, when you skill 1, use skill 1 speed boost by 10% and lasts for 15 seconds. So they gave him a 5-second more increase, so his speed will last a bit longer, so which is pretty good. So I say this character adjustment and the buffs are, I would say, very good news for certain characters. The one that I really looking forward to, as I said, it's Prime Whitebeard, one of my favorite characters. As you all know, I have loads of showcase for him, his gameplays, every meta. Now I'll be waiting for this adjustment to happen next week, and I'll definitely do a showcase for you and just gonna enjoy playing Whitebeard more. And now I guess all of you will be looking forward to it. Prime Whitebeard got the justice for what he should deserve. So I'll be looking forward to it, guys. Then hopefully that you did like this adjustment, and we'll see next week. Then, well, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be looking forward to using Whitebeard again to show his power. Literally the strongest man alive now. All right then, so I'll just leave it to you, and hopefully that you guys enjoy this video. And if you did like it, please like and subscribe and support me further on the description. All right then, guys, we'll see you again then. See ya.